Konnichiwa, Rika desu. In today's video, we will learn shi as and. This is for intermediate level, although I will try my best to explain so that all learners in all levels would understand. It's important for you to understand different forms of verbs and different types of adjectives. There are two parts. If you are confident, you can skip the explanations and do the quizzes. Part 1 starts from 5 minute 15 and part 2 starts from 9 minute 45. Let's begin. With casual verbs, you would use shi. With e-adjectives, you would use shi as well. With na-adjective, you would use dashi. With nouns, you would use dashi as well. So far, we don't know how to use these in the phrase, but I would explain to you one by one. So when do we use them? Number 1, when we list positive or negative things about something. And number 2, when we give reasons for something. Let's look at number 1, when we list positive or negative things about something. We would use adjectives the most. Mr. Tanaka's apartment is old and small and dark and also expensive. Tanaka-san no apato wa furui shi, semai shi, kurai shi, sore ni takai desu. Furui shi is old and, semai shi is small and, kurai shi is dark and, takai desu is expensive. You don't have to use shi for the last adjective. Sore ni is also when you have more than 3 things that you want to list, you would use it right before the last adjective. All the adjectives here are e-adjective. You would add shi. Furui shi, semai shi, kurai shi. Also, you can see that all the adjectives here has negative meanings. When you use this phrase, it has to be about all negative things or all positive things. For example, Momo is beautiful and funny and also smart. Momo-san wa kirei da shi, omoshiroi shi, sore ni atama ga ii desu. You can see here, these adjectives are all positive meanings. Kirei is na adjective, you would add dashi. Omoshiroi is e adjective, you would add shi. And atama ga ii desu is at the end, so you don't have to use shi. You can say exactly the same thing in easier grammars if you prefer. For e adjectives, you would use kute. For na adjectives, we would use de. There's a video, so if you are interested, please check it out. Momo-san wa kirei de omoshirokute sore ni atama ga ii desu. This is exactly the same meaning. If these two phrases are exactly the same, what are exactly the difference and when should I actually use shi and dashi? Let me explain. Using shi and dashi, you have to talk about only positive things or only negative things. While when you use kute and de, you can also talk about things. That doesn't especially have to be positive or negative as well. Let's look at another example. This ball is white and round. このボールは白いし丸いです。Or このボールは白くて丸いです。Because 白い and 丸い is not exactly good or bad, the phrase on the left is not so natural. Tokyo is a convenient and lively city. 東京は便利だし賑やかな街です。Or 東京は便利で賑やかな街です。The phrase on the left is so-so in this situation. That's because there is a noun and an adjective that explains about the noun in the phrase. 東京は便利で賑やかな街です is more natural in this case. Let's do some practices. 1. 私のアパートは安いし、綺麗だし、それに広いです。2. カレーは辛いし、美味しいです。3. 猫は目もいいし、耳もいいです。猫 is the topic here, and 目 and 耳 are the subject. Originally, it was 目がいいです and 耳がいいです. But because they are two things that are good, you can use も instead of が. What if Japanese is the topic and grammar and pronunciations are the subject? 日本語は文法も簡単だし、発音も簡単です。5. This home is the topic and room and garden are the subject. この家は部屋も広いし、庭も広いです。6. この T シャツは派手だし、安く見えるし、高いです。見えます is a verb, so we would use dictionary form with し。7. このピカチュウの人形は話すし、歌うし、それに踊ります。8. ももさんは美人だし、優しいし、それに明るいです。美人 is a noun, so you would use だし。Now let's learn number 2 when we give reasons for something. I have homework and I don't have money, so I will not go out. 宿題もあるし、お金もないし、今日は出かけません。When we list more than 2 reasons, we can use も instead of が。ある and ない is casual verbs used with し。今日は出かけません is the result. 宿題があります and お金がありません are the reasons. You can also use から instead of し for the phrase that is right before the result. However, you have to keep the し in the middle. when there's only one reason, お金がないから or お金がないし、今日は出かけません。You can use either から or し。Let's do some practices. 1、美味しいし、安いし、いつもここで食べます。2、寒いし、雨だし、バスに乗ります。3、晴れだし、ハイキングをしましょう。In general, し and だし are used to list things, but you will hear people using them for one thing as well. 4、明日は忙しいし、早く寝ます。How many questions could you answer? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching my video. I hope it was helpful. If you liked my video, please subscribe. I post every week on Tuesday and Friday and sometimes Wednesday as well. じゃあ、またね。バイバイ。